Hi there. Welcome to Puzzles and Purrs. I'm Vicky. Today we are going to take a fun trip back to 1979 with this adorable vintage gem called Tiny Treasures by Springbok. I'm going to tell you about what I thought of this puzzle. We're going to do a review and we're going to do a time lapse so you can watch it all come together. Pretty cool, huh? Okay, so first I'm going to start with how I came across this puzzle. If you are a viewer of my videos, then you already know how I got it. It was at a library. There's a library not too far from me that does a puzzle area where you can take a puzzle and leave a puzzle. And so one of the puzzles that I took when I went there was this one, Tiny Treasures from 1979 by Springbok. I was drawn to it because it looked vintage and I loved the scene, but also I don't know that I've ever completed a puzzle this old. So that was one of the big things that drew me to it. But if you're someone who likes looking for little details, then you're really going to love this one because as you can see, there are so many little objects and details in all of the areas of this puzzle. Now, at first, I thought this puzzle was like a little dollhouse. But the more I'm looking at it, I think it's just kind of like a little display box, almost like a shadow box, I guess. Like you can see some of the boxes just have like a little flower in there. So it's clearly not a dollhouse, but they do have some themed areas for sure that are themed to like areas you would find in a home. So this is a photo, and I think we decided last time that I could not find who did it. There was no information about who took the photo for this puzzle, but it is a 500-piece puzzle, and it just gives cozy, antique-y vibes. So this is also great if you like antiques or antique shopping. So when it comes to the puzzle quality, I thought this puzzle was in really good shape considering how old it is. So considering that it's from 1979, the pieces were in pretty good condition. There was only one piece I found that had a little damage on one of the corners, but it did not affect the ability to puzzle or the way it looked when it was complete. There weren't any lifting tabs. I mean, maybe there was one, but I don't even think that. And I have found new puzzles out of the box, never used before, have lifting tabs. So the fact that this one didn't just goes to show you how great the Springbok quality is, and especially was in 1979. So I'll show you some of the pieces and you can see them. Let's take this cover off. So they are nice, thick, sturdy pieces. So there you go. You can see them there. And the puzzle was not a loose fit and not a super tight fit when it completed, but I'd say just right. So kind of like Goldilocks. It's not too, what was that? Not too hard, not too soft, just right. Well, this was not too tight, not too loose, but the fit was just right. And the pieces, as you can see, they're still in really good condition. They're hard to bend. The color is a little muted in the puzzle pieces, but honestly, I don't know how much brighter it was. You can see it's pretty true to the color on the box. So I have a feeling when this puzzle was new, it was kind of muted this way anyway. So I don't think the pieces like lost much color. The back is a blue. And I mean, one of the only signs that this is an older puzzle is you can kind of see on the back there that there's like a little around the edges, kind of a little discoloration. But again, it's in great condition for a puzzle from 1979. As a matter of fact, this puzzle from 1979, I don't know if I've mentioned that enough times, passed the pickup test. I was shocked. I decided to try to pick it up and I totally didn't think it was going to work because it's so old. But it did. It passed the pickup test and even made it back down when I was done. So that's pretty cool. So the puzzling experience. I thought that this image would be way more challenging than it was, but it really wasn't that bad. So I had a really good time with this one. It was fun. It was easy to do the colors. I believe I started with the reds that are there. One of the trickier things with this puzzle is some of the rooms have the same rooms. See, I'm calling it rooms again. Some of the boxes have the same background as others. So these two were similar. These two are the same. There are some green ones here and I believe here. And so that made it a little tricky to find out where pieces go, but I would say this offered just the right amount of challenge. And if you watch the time-lapse video, you'll notice a cat in there. So Phoebe was close by doing her supervising. Sophie wanted no part of it, but that's okay. Phoebe was plenty supervisor for the both of them. So if you like Springbok and you like old puzzles, I'd try to find this one. It's really cool, maybe on eBay or I don't know where you'd find it. eBay, a Facebook group, Facebook Marketplace. But if you see it and it's a reasonable price, I would grab it. Like I said, I got it for free at the library, but I definitely would have paid for this. It was that enjoyable an experience. And I love the fact that I was doing a puzzle that has been around for so long and that presumably so many people have done. And it's passed through so many hands and experiences and years. So I was really excited and even honored to do this puzzle. So if you like this, stay tuned for our puzzle lapse and see how it was to put it together. If you also enjoyed this, I would much appreciate it if you could like and subscribe to the channel. It helps get our name out there and helps our little puzzling community to grow. Plus, it makes my cats really happy, so there's that. Thank you for joining on Puzzles and Purrs. Bye.